And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Lunar, the Silver Star Story complete. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Let's get to it. Oh, had a big old blowout. Just sitting on the toilet by the power of Grayskull! And just concentrated evil. The stuff of nightmares. You know, like the monster in the opening to Princess Mononoke? It was like that. It was pretty bad. Had red eyes and everything. No, I'm just kidding. What the hell? Ooh. I can hear the grindery. The sound that would lead the vile tribe to the green earth. And push the humans out into the frontier. Huh? What is this? It appears to be a protective cocoon. The walls of the sack absorb the weak magic field of the frontier and radiate the inhabitant with life-giving power. The weaker members of the vile tribe might have to stay in cocoons all their lives. How horrible. I can't begin to imagine spending a lifetime zipped up inside a hideous flesh bag. Yeah, the vile tribe might lead difficult lives, but that's no excuse for them to invade our lands and kill us. Whatever bitterness they have should be directed at Althena, not her creation. You're right, Kyle. But living like this might have stolen away whatever reason they once had. It's a fair sentiment. It's so cold in here, but I won't be like this much longer. Soon it will be the humans' turn to suffer. We hate humans. We hate Althena, but we want their green earth. Ooh. The green earth. It looks like a little fetus in there. The green earth blessed by Althena. The green earth and the blue star. Soon they will be ours. I want to leave this place and go back to the Blessed Lands. I want to take back what the humans stole away from us. I want it back. Want it all back. My teachers at the guild told me that our enemy's world was once like the frontier. My teachers at the shrine taught me the same thing. Althena used her power to transform our world into the green earth. Because the vile tribe was engaging in evil acts, Althena sent them to the frontier. The only place where her magic could not reach. It's pretty messed up stuff, man. Getting a weird feeling about this place. What's wrong, Jess? Do you sense some kind of danger? No, Kyle, not danger. This place just feels oddly familiar. Yeah, well, I'll keep one hand around the hilt of my sword, just in case.
Hey, who's that? Welcome to the village of Cardin. We've been waiting for you.
You look like a worker from the Talon mine. So what are you doing here? Hey, look at that! This is a shrine to Althena. That's why I felt so strange when we came here. What's going on here, and who are you?
Fascia!
It's a trap, everyone! Draw your weapons! No. This is not a trap, and I will not engage you at this time. You were guided here so that you could learn the way to enter Ruid. The vile tribe lost many lives building that armored encampment, and it cannot be entered by any means save one, which is... There is a hidden door to the left of the front gate. It is opened with a password that is given only to select members of the vile tribe. Fascia, why are you telling us all this? And why are you helping us? The vile tribe has been sentenced to a slow death for 500 years. From this moment we were banished to the barren wasteland. We were dying. And, unless we claim some of Althena's power for ourselves, our end is all but certain to come about during this generation. My sister Zenobia said we must seize that power by force. Althena's will must be bent to serve our immediate need for survival. I do, however, have my reservations about her methods. Instead of stealing Althena's power, I believe we can beg forgiveness. After all, we were the ones that transgressed the bounds of good. I believe that in her love and wisdom she would welcome us back into her light. For you see, I have watched the progress and discovery you have made on your journey, and I have realized that what my sisters are doing is wrong.
Why should we believe the word of this?
Why should we believe a word of this?
Why should we believe any word of this, honey lips? For all we know, this is just another one of your tribal tricks.
You are free to choose for yourself whether to believe what I say. I do not expect your faith in me to be so easily gained back. If you insist on seeing me only as an enemy, I would not be surprised. In that case, I would have to fight all of you alongside my errant sisters, because my tribe deserves a chance at a real life in a real world.
What should we do, Alex? She really sounds like she's bearing her soul to us.
I think we should trust her, Alex. I mean, she waited here for us. I don't think all of the Vile tribe are bad people. That's become clear to me since we arrived on the frontier. They might look different, but they act and feel much the same as humans do. I think she deserves our trust, Alex.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Mia.
We believe you, Phaecia. The password to open the hidden door at Ruid is Green Earth. It's what every member of the Vile tribe yearns more than anything else. Mourn to see, rather. It's time for you to settle the question, Alex. Is your strength, the strength of Althena and her children, enough to overcome the power of the Magic Emperor? Meet with him, Alex, and hold out the answer for the whole world to see. Phaecia. Interesting. See, that's what's interesting about this game, is that you have to get to the second disc to really understand the complexity of the story here. Like I said, it starts off really, really corny, but there's a lot going on here to take in. You know, it's about a culture of people pushed out into the darkest, dankest places of the world because of something they did 500 years ago, and now the current generation of people are suffering because of it. How do you interpret that? How do you justify whether that's the right thing to do or not? That's what's fascinating, in a sense, about this story. Is it even challenges modern day perceptions, and it had a lesbian joke in it. I mean, come on. We remember when Kyle said it last episode. I mean, come on, thespian. I don't think I'm the right gender to be one of those. Oh man, I couldn't stop laughing. But jokes aside, it's a strong story. It's a tough question. And that's what RPG games used to do. You know, play some of these old school RPG games. This story dating back to the Sega CD. Okay, they didn't change the story, overall story. They just changed the dialogue to make the characters more interesting. And definitely more entertaining. But the story is still the same, and it challenges questions still to this day. I'll talk more about this as we progress. Let's keep going.
I know it's here, somewhere. Phaecia said the secret door was to the left of the front gate.
Okay, time for the password. Does anyone remember it? I believe it was Green Earth.
Perfect, thanks, Mia.
What do you think Galleon's gonna say when we find him? Oh yeah, he won't be able to speak with my hands around his throat.
The Green Earth is something we all take for granted, but the Vile tribe would do anything to live there. It's so sad. Hey, look, it really wasn't the password. It was our main character belching that frickin' made it so we can get in there. So we've got some new enemies here, if I'm not mistaken. Flash Lords, defender of nothing at all. I don't know. These guys are pretty nasty, but they're usually, sometimes they're teamed up with another dude, enemy type, and that makes them really bad. They hit really hard, so take these fights in stride. I'm showing this as a straight up fight. My suggestion really is to just go in and get them. If you really think you're having any problems, use Flash Cut. Go ahead and burn through your starlights, you know, because there's really not much point in taking absurd amounts of damage. Luckily, they're not hitting very hard. but there's an enemy that sometimes they come with, or that's one of the other enemy fights here. I forget. And they hit really hard. Up in the 80s or so, and I think they hit the whole party for like 80 or something. It's been a while since I can recollect what they can do. I remember it was pretty nasty though, so you definitely don't want to take damage from them unless you have to. So Alex levels and his range went up. Woo! Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean out. There's 2 guys up there as well. I'm going to clean out all these dudes.
So let's get it on.
Alright, really quick, I just want to grab this chest, but I didn't clean out the rest of these guys. As you can see, there's still a whole bunch of them to go, so I'm going to keep working on them. Alright, cleared out a whole bunch of enemies at about 2.5 grand a pop. And Alex and Kyle leveled up because of that. Though I would say Kyle leveled up. I think Alex might have already been leveled.
Oh, look out!
What an asshole. Alright, so the Devastators are pretty weird, if my memory serves me right. You don't want to take chances with them. You really don't. So there's the Flash Lords are out. Excuse me. I'm really gassy today. I don't know what my problem is. Too much fiber. Yeah, see, they can team up on you and do about 80 damage, but that's not their stronger. I think they have a stronger attack than that. That's a little bit more devastating. Hence why Flash Cut's fine. We have Starlights. I'm not worried about it. Some good XP, though. Some delicious XP. We're going to have to fight them both, so we'll go ahead and fight this group, and then we'll go fight that other guy. Alright, let's keep moving here. As we now have this dude. I think this is a new enemy, too. Yes. Oh, boy. Bagans and the Master Mirrors. I really don't have a good solution for killing these guys. Outside of if you can get it off in time, but it's one of those easier said than done kind of things. And I end up attacking the one I didn't want to attack. But see, the thing is that Mia's now on the slower end of most stuff going on, so usually what's going to happen is that these guys are going to attack and then Mia's going to get her turn in. So you're kind of hoping, and yeah, okay, these were the guys that did the 80 damage. I knew it was somebody. And then he's so far away that only he's going to get hit by that, which will kill him. Yeah, so high magic damage, but you're hoping that they gather up so you can actually hit them for that high amount of magic damage. So, yeah, it's kind of a rough deal. So I would say go for the mirrors first, even though these guys hit really hard, because there's a chance they'll group up and you can hit them with a magic attack. And again, well, the other option is if you go for the Bagans first, if you kill one of them, that's 80 less damage you're taking in the round, whereas other enemies aren't hitting you as hard. So it's really kind of up to you what you think the bigger threat is. I don't really have a good strategy for that. It's really just, you know, you take the hits and you just murder them. Heal up after the fight and just, you know, kind of move on. So, yeah. Alright. Got a lot of XP for that one. And so those are the mirror enemies here that we could, I believe... Okay, so Dark Mace. This is probably debatable. We'll have to see the damage on it here. We're starting to bleed into the other inventories because Null is filled full on up. So we're going to have to deal with Null being filled here. Again, it's that I'm carrying too much shit. We'll start healing with some of these healing nuts. Let's at least we can at least use a Starlight on Alex. Wouldn't hurt anything. Maybe one on Jessica. That'll make some room. Alright, let me clear out these mirror enemies really quick. Alright, so killed them all off. They were pretty easy. Very uneventful. Good XP, though. I keep saying good XP, even though our XP amounts are up in the almost 50,000. But, you know, 5 grand a fight, you know, 10 fights, you'll level. Right? Does that sound right? I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me now. I think that's right. Alright, let's keep moving. It's not that much a battle anyway. That'd be misleading. It's more like 2,500 to 5. Between 2,500 and 5,000. So let me clear out some of these enemies in the area here, and then we'll go explore. Alright, so I took about 3 or 4 enemies out. And trust me, we have a lot more enemies to go. I'm going to take this dude out as well. So I'm showing you where some enemies are that I'm going to take out. I'm going to take out this guy, because there's just so many, and I don't look at them as obstacles. I look at them as XP. And I'm going to take out the one that's guarding the 2 chests, and I'll take out the mirror enemy as well. Alright. So we'll get a silver light and a healing nut. Enemy blocking the doorway is over there. There's the area down here. So let me clear out these 2 little guys walking around and that guy in the alley. Actually, I'll clear out these 2 Flash Lord fights, and then we'll open the chest that we saw over there. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Let's keep moving here. And we get the fire armlet, which we can give to somebody now. Give it to Mia. Yep. Fucking cat's all filled up again. So much shit. Oops. I'm not worried about that mistake because we are so full up on room. A lot of this will get ironed out by a certain juncture, so... Alright, let's keep moving here. Got another one of these guys. I found a better tactic for these dudes. I'll show some of it to you because I can. So we're going to use Blizzard, and that will actually take care of all of the Bagans here. So all we got to really worry about now are the mirrors. So I'm going to restructure this. And we should be left with 1 mirror. We are going to have to take a fistful of damage here. Just because, yeah. Because usually Mia doesn't get an attack before the Bagans do, yeah. That's just the way that goes. It kind of sucks, but man, what are you going to do? And the goal is to weaken and take out as many mirror foes as we can. And watch this. Boom! So, didn't actually take out the Bagans, but they're all 1 hit from death anyway, so... Which is the intention. Which is the idea. So, sometimes she knocks them all out, sometimes she doesn't. Obviously, if you're a lower level than we currently are, you still gotta fight, do a lot more fighting. But, for what it's worth, this wasn't a bad deal for us. And 5 grand, Kyle levels... Yeah, we're already hitting 41. It's yeah... Doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and heal Jessica here. Why am I not using those healing nuts? What's wrong with me? Okay. Alright, we'll clear out the room here with murder. Say it with me, kids. 1, 2, 3. Murder! Alright, let's keep going. As we get the tri-ring. Now, the tri-ring is another interesting ring item. A Galleon War. Prevents status change. So, it's another protection from status effect kind of thing. And you gotta, to a degree, figure out if you really want to put it on somebody. And I would say you could put it on Kyle, because nothing's worse than Kyle going berserk. But it's one of those rings where you really got to think about, do you want to give it to somebody? I am going to give it to Kyle for the moment, though. We're going to remove the ring that ups his offensive attack. So we want to remove the Wrath ring. Yeah, it lowers his attack by 10, but at this point of the game, it's like your attack being better by 10 isn't a big deal anymore. His attack is so massive anyway, it's not even that nuanced of a thing. So anyway, let's clear out some more Devastators and Flash Lords. Okay. And I believe there's going to be more enemies. Ooh, a lot more. You can actually get by them if you're patient enough. You can actually sneak right on by. Like that. And then there's a stairway over there. So there's this one lone enemy here and the 3 in that hallway because you can't, this stops going this direction. So I'll kill this one, I'll kill the 3 in that hallway, and then we'll get moving. So many enemies to kill, so little time. Alright, so that's good, that's good. Let's see here. May as well burn a few more of these. I'll make up some of that room that we're in dire need of. And then, oh, more tanks for me to kill. Let's get to it. So many tanks, so little time. So little explosives. Alright, so more tanks murdered. What is our 2 next level? We should be getting... Okay, so Alex leveled, and Kyle's almost leveled, and the 2 ladies, the 2 gals will get there when they get there, kind of a thing. Okay, so here's the deal. I do not believe there is a save point, so this is a good time for us to heal our characters all the way up. This healing is your friend. Healing is your friend. Let me think here. Let's also burn some of our starlights. Specifically on Jessica, Kyle, and Alex. Mia has enough MP to get by, but you know what? We're so hurting for inventory space. This will help us get through some of it. So we'll get it filled all the way up, just to be on the safe side. We even fill up Mia's if we need to. Oh my god, we still have like 1, 2, almost 3 rows of these still left. Healing, 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 heals. I think 200 should be... yeah, 200's enough. Looking good, looking good. Let's make a save, because saving's your friend. I know I say that a lot, guys. But it's true. There's no debate on this. It's absolutely true. Saving is truly your friend. And it's important to make sure that you do it. Alright. As we climb Tobin's tower here. As long as this is not Saban's tower, I don't want to see any more Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Well, to what do we owe this honor of this visit, humans? It's not often we receive visitors here. In fact, we discourage the practice.
Who are you?
My name is Tobin, and this, as they say, is your lucky day. For you see, you have come at precisely the right time to witness the extraordinary. Today is the debut of my latest invention, the Mobile Magic Masher, also known as the Trip M. Sounds interesting, but you might want to think twice about that name, bud. By the time we're done, you'll be changing the name to Immobile. Alas, your feeble words won't save you, human. It's time to introduce those who disobey the Magic Emperor to the true meaning of terror.
I don't like the sound of it one bit.
Tobin wasn't lying. There's a powerful energy close to us. I could sense it. You didn't listen to me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. How ignorant and irresponsible can you be?
recognize that voice, and my rage senses are building. Afraid to show yourself, traitor? You should be.
Afraid of you? You're the one who's gonna feel fear, Kyle. The fuck? Inside this armor, my power is amplified beyond measure. You can't stop me. That was like a mix of two voices, my bad. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to slow me down. Your only choices are submission and servitude, or failure and death.
Alex, is this just me, or does Nash look kind of like a giant chicken?
If you value your lives, you'll cease your disobedient course and obey the Magic Emperor. Don't force him to destroy you and everything you care about.
Shut up, you moron. You think I'm gonna listen to you after what you've done? I'm gonna knock you and that ridiculous getup of yours to the Blue Star and back.
I wasn't able to talk any sense into you before, so why should you start listening now? Now I'll have to use force, but don't fret, I shan't kill you. That comes later and not at my hand.
Check this out.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Damn you, Nash.
Mia, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I did all of this for you. Nash. You idiot!
Yes, slap him.
Did you really think that doing this would make me happy? What made me happy is when you were helping us. When you were helping Alex. Don't you understand that he's trying so hard to save Lunar? Don't you understand anything? Please, Nash, please stop this cruel charade. I love you, Nash, but I hate what you're doing to us. I'm sorry, Mia. I really messed things up this time, didn't I? Oh, Nash. I'm sorry, Mia. And all of you. I thought I was doing what was best, but I was really thinking only about myself. I only wish I could take back everything I've done.
Nash. Alas, despite this little change of heart, the power of my invention must be known. I won't let you all depart without a minor demonstration via remote control.
The fuck? Behold the power of the mobile magic masher, humans!
I knew that apology was just another damn lie. You are dead, Nash. Dead!
That wasn't me, Kyle. I'm not doing anything. Nash? Help me, Mia! When your minions fail, you just put them in a robot that you can personally control. And then all will go the way you want it to. So yeah, let's do this. Power up. Power. Power up. And why not? You're going to start seeing a similar strategy in a handful of boss fights here. Because we're going to be taking Nash on a freaking trip to Murder Town. As you can see, though, Kyle took 90 to 97 damage there, which is never good. So it's going to be an issue where we need to keep the damage going. Luckily, Alex it takes so much reduced damage. It's actually very nice. But yeah, even Jessica took a lot of damage there. Might have been probably in our best interest to heal a little better. But actually, it works out in our favor because, like I said, Kyle's the only one that's going to be hurting a little bit this early on in the fight. So let's just see what happens here. We actually have a free round too. May as well have her do something. Crit. Ooh, 100 damage right there. And you can see Mia has got a strong resist as well. So, again, another character I'm not worried about being hit by, like, a Thunder Thrust attack or something. And you can see lots of damage from Mia. Almost as if he's kind of weak to her. Let's move Jessica to a corner here. Just because he's going to AoE the crap out of somebody. Ooh, it's going to sting. So that is problematic because he attacked before Jessica had a turn. So we got to be weary of whenever he puts that wand down in his other hand. We need to be weary of it because that could end very, very badly for us. The other option too, and I'll show you our other option here. It's a little pricey of an option, but we can do dragon healing. I think we'll be okay. So here's hoping, but we've got to get our healing back on track here. Come on, Kyle, hang in there, yeah!
Althena, lend me your power!
And we'll keep Jessica out of the way of that for the time being. There's a chance Kyle actually might go down this fight just literally due to the situation at hand. We're just hoping that it doesn't come to that. I don't know why I did the AoE one when I could have just used the full health one, but whatever. We'll use it next round. But you see, this is one of the fights, though, where getting Mia involved, you know, we're dishing out almost 900 damage or so a turn. We'll add it up this round just to see.
Althena, lend me your power!
Because I totally missed out how much damage he did. Probably around the same, so 4, maybe, so 390 plus 350 plus 310. So that's about 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, maybe 1100 damage or so. Here comes the big nasty, so we'll have Jessica we'll have Jessica AoE heal anyway, in case he does it before, because that would actually really help us if he, nope. If she did it before the attack, or after the attack, that would have been like primo, but that's not how that played out. And he's down. 30 grand, baby, yeah! And levels for everybody except Alex. Sweet, freaking sweet. Quite a disappointing performance, I must admit. Ah, well, back to the drawing board on that one, I suppose. Enough of the games, though. The time is at hand for the main event. The unveiling of my life's work. The grindery. The hell? Him and his grindery. He's making a giant porno, guys. He's making a giant porno. I
Say something stupid, Nash. Give me a reason to slap you silly and mentally castrated nincompoop. That's better.
Come on, Kyle. I think Nash knows what he did was stupid. I mean, really stupid. And if Mia didn't slap some sense into him, nothing will. I forgive you, Nash. I'm going to keep my eye on you, of course, but I do forgive you. Alex, do you forgive him too?
We're all friends, aren't we? Besides, we need his help to stop Galleon.
Welcome back, Nash.
Mia, everyone, thank you. Tobin wasn't lying about the grindery. It is an armored castle that moves. In fact, it's very nearly complete. And once it starts moving, it can't be stopped. So we mustn't waste any time.
What? A moving castle? I think you're still dizzy from that slap Mia gave you.
That's all true, but no time for details now. We have to reach the activation room. Luna.
Quickly, Alex.
Alright, so... hot damn. And Nash joins us at level 42, so he actually joins us a level higher than the others. than Mia and Jessica, who are closer to being a full level behind him. So interesting. Gear-wise, he's still got the same stuff we left him with. Same spells, because he already learned them all. So it's really just a matter of giving him some items, because he's here now, I would say, for the long haul. Alright. I think we're good here. Okay, so... Yeah, we probably shouldn't touch those.
Well. So you've made it to the frontier at last. And you even stole the title of Dragon Boy. But guess what, my dull little foil? You're too late! Really? It looks like we're right on time to pound you to a bloody pulp. Luna, where is she? Resting peacefully in a slumber of my design. But I shall awaken her soon.
If you've done anything to her, you'll answer to me.
I answer to no one, rodent. And soon you'll witness the manifestation of that fact. Galleon! Apparently, our little hero isn't a patron of the theater. This isn't the time for a final confrontation, Dragon Boy. As any dullard with an ounce of culture knows, that time is reserved for the third act. Your amusing little trials and tribulations just brought our second act to a close. And to expect you to be a cooperative dear and save the best for last, Dragon Boy. Won't you play along? Tobin.
Yes, Magic Emperor.
The granary is operational. How lucky you are, humans. You survived the journey to the frontier and the attacks of my magical weapons, and now you're alive to witness the most important event in the history of the world.
No, we're too late.
Magic systems initialized. Power output maximized. Behold, humans, gaze upon my finest creation, the grindery!
I swear it's like they're making pornos in there.
What's happening?
Galleon! Don't worry about him, Alex. We worry about us.
Deep, deep, deep. Deep, 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 deep.
It's made out of people!
Oh, that's not what we were standing on. Yeah. When Darth Vader marches in, ta-ra, his grindery comes within, ta-ra. He'll open up his cannons, he will blast you in the face, he will murder you all over the place. Ta-ra, 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 ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. If anybody gets that reference, you instantly get a little heart like from me immediately. First person, I will say, to put up that reference gets a bonus. I changed the lyrics, but except for the ta-ra part.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. When McDonald's goes one step too far. By the goddess.
We're dead. We're all dead. What would happen if that thing attacked a town? They've got Luna in here, Alex. We have to stop it.
But how are we going to cross the desert of death?
Why in the airship you tried to destroy Butt Brain?
Yeah, we need to have a little talk about that stunt later, Nash.
We have to follow that monstrosity for Luna's sake. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. Alright, let's skedaddle. And they did a good job. I want to say there's a version where all the enemies respawn or something, but I don't remember if that's... No, that's... No, never mind. I don't think that actually happens in any version. But we gotta get out of here by getting down to this little factory area down here, and all the enemies are still gone. As we head up and over. Do 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 do. Oh, wait, we don't need to go there. Now really quick, hold on. I want to do something real quick here before we end. I do believe we need to find, if you remember that miner that we saved, we need to find him. Now, all the enemies did respawn here. So, he's in the mine for the most part, and getting to him is one of those easier said than done kind of things. Thunder thrust is on the loose. Whoa, thunder throw. Come on. There we go. And so getting through here as quickly and as violently as you can is usually recommended. Highly. As you can see, I'm sparing no expense on my murder train here. But it's to get one of the most missed items in the game, which is another bromide, but I'm probably pronouncing it. I'm calling it a bromide, but somebody, if you know the pronunciation of that, let me know, because I'm too lazy to look it up. But yeah. We gotta find the miner. You know, I'm gonna make a save while we're here. I forget where he is. He's in this dungeon somewhere. So here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm gonna go looking for him, and then we're gonna end our episode finding him and then warping the hell out of here. Because there's really no other reason for us to be here, unless you want to, you know, grind levels or something. Okay, so really quick, funny thing happened on my way through the mines here. I missed a chest. Luckily, that chest had nothing but garbage in it. I think I said at some point that I thought I was missing something. There it was. But we're still looking for that miner, so let's keep at it. Alright, so here we are in the mine. And I want to say... Could be any of these dudes. I just want to check it out here. And there's the bromide. So you got to talk to this guy here. So, whew, found the Zenobia bromide, which is one of the harder bromides to actually find. So, guys, hope you enjoy. Had to go through the dungeon, halfway through the dungeon. Does she have that freaking poor leopard in a headlock? I don't know, that's kind of hot. Oh yeah, she's got it in a headlock. She's gonna smash that little thing on the face. I don't know. Anyway, cat scratch fever. So we have Fascia, Royce's, and Zenobia's bromides. Again, the harder bromides in the game to get. Specifically Zenobia's. So we got that. Yay! Now we gotta get the hell out of Dodge. And all that hubba-boo. But see, you can't warp out of here. Which means we gotta get out of here on foot. Luckily, we can probably just go back the way we came. But knowing this game, all the enemies are gonna respawn, aren't they? Oh dear God, they did. Alright, so anyway, guys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, RPG Guy. When we come back, we will be back on the outside area and heading back to our airship because we've got the world of Lunar to save. Oh boy. But hey, at least I could level from this, so it's not a total loss. We'll see you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.